Hey everyone, welcome back to English Lessons with Guneet. In today's video, we're going to talk about something super important in English, subject-verb agreement. If your subject and verb don't match, even a smart sentence can sound wrong. But don't worry, I'll make it super easy to understand. So, before we start, let's quickly understand what is a subject and a verb. Now, the subject is who or what the sentence is about. It's usually a person, place, thing, or pronoun. For example, Ravi runs fast. Here, Ravi is the subject. Then, second example, the cats are sleeping. Here, the subject is cats. Now, let's understand what is a verb. Verb is the action or state in the sentence. So it basically tells what the subject is doing. For example, Ravi runs fast. Here, Ravi is doing the action of running, that is why runs here is the verb. Then, she is happy. So here, is the verb. Is the state of being of she. Now, we have understood what a subject and a verb is, so let's move to our main topic, that is subject verb agreement. Simply put, the subject and verb in a sentence must agree in number and person. This is what subject verb agreement means. In simple language, a singular subject should have a singular verb and a plural subject should have a plural verb. Basically, your verb has to match your subject. So now if we are clear with the basics, we can move on to the rules. So we have rule number 1, singular subjects take singular verbs, plural subjects take plural verbs. Sounds easy, right? I'll also tell you the reason behind it. A single thing needs one action and multiple things need many actions that matches them. That is the basic reason behind this rule. Let's also see an example. The cat runs fast. So there is one cat and there is one verb for that, which is runs. There is one action which that subject does, that is it runs. Now we have the cats run fast. Here there are many cats as the subject and the plural verb is run, which is being used for many cats. So I hope that you're clear with rule number 1. Now let's move to rule 2, which is subjects joined by and, are, plural. Now when two subjects act together, the verb needs to match both of them. Now let me also give you an example. Ravi and Sita are best friends. Here we are talking about two people, so we have two subjects which are joined by the conjunction and. So the plural verb are is used. So for two subjects, a verb is used which can be used for both of them. I hope this is also clear. Now let's move to rule 3, which is subjects joined by or nor match the nearest subject. It means that only one of the two is doing the action, so the verb follows the closest one. When two subjects are there in a sentence which are joined by or nor, now how will we decide that which verb should be used for the sentence? So we decide on the basis of this rule, that is whichever subject is nearer to the verb, for that subject, whatever action that subject is doing, that verb is there. Now I'll also give you an example. Either the teacher or the students are responsible. Here now the closest subject is students to the verb. That is why here are is used. Now I'll properly do an analysis for you for this sentence. So here we have two subjects. One is teacher and one is the students. Now and the verb is are. So the verb is more closer to the subject, the students. That is why we are using the verb are in this sentence. Now let's see the next example as well. Neither the students nor the teacher is ready. Here we are using is because the verb is closer to the subject teacher, which is singular. I hope that's fine. Now let's move to rule number 4, which is collective nouns can be singular or plural. Now what do we mean by collective nouns? Collective nouns refer to a group. Now use singular if the group acts as one and plural if the members act individually. That's a tricky thing, but you need to understand this thing properly. Let's make it more clear with an example. The team is winning the match. Here the team, it acts as one single unit. That is why we are using the verb is, which represents one unit. Although there are many members in the team, but they all are representing one single unit. That is why we are using a singular verb, that is. Now, the team are arguing among themselves. Here, the team members that are there, they are acting individually. That means it is a plural thing now. That is why here we have used the verb are, which is used for plural subjects. Now let's see rule 5, which is indefinite pronouns. Now indefinite pronouns can be pronouns like everyone, someone. Now these some words like everyone or someone are treated as singular because they refer to one person at a time, even if they feel like many. Now even if I feel like everyone, but still, or if I say someone, I am just referring to one single person, even if it's feeling like that I am referring to so many people, but they are treated as a singular only. Now example, everyone is invited to the party. Here is used, which is singular, with everyone, which is an indefinite pronoun. Then we have some of the cookies are gone. Here are, which is plural, is used. Then we have rule 6, which are just basically some tricky exceptions that are there. Some words look plural but are singular, or vice versa, even we can say. Like, let's take the example of mathematics. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Here we use is, as mathematics is treated as a singular subject. Or we can also take the example of scissors, like scissors are on the table. Now we can say that maybe just one pair of scissors is lying on the table, but still we are treating scissors as a plural subject and using the plural verb are with it. So now I have a quick challenge for you. You have to tell me in the comments down below that which one is correct. The team is winning or the team are winning. I look forward to your answers. So remember, always take your subject first, then match your verb. For every singular subject, we have a singular verb. For plural subject, we have a plural verb. Practice these rules and your English will sound confident and correct each time. So that's all for today. Till next time, bye-bye.